ostentação, palavra que eu gosto de ouvir.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I got it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I love it.
Alright everyone, the time is here, the time is now. I'm finally making YouTube videos. I've only been saying I do this for 7 years now, something slight. Okay, so my first video is going to be about my natural hair journey, how I got here, what made me decide to go natural, all that stuff. So I get 1,000,001 questions every day, all day, about how long I've been natural, why I'm natural, and all that kind of stuff. So without further ado, I'll start. Alright, so I think I started getting relaxers maybe in 3rd or 4th grade, probably. Really young, like most girls do, I guess. I mean, I don't want to assume, but I'm assuming my hair was unmanageable to an extent that I had to get it chemically straightened. I think, I want to say I got relaxers from like 3rd, 4th grade all the way up until 10th grade. So I'll put in some pictures here of like younger me with my relaxed hair, how that went. It was cute, you know, I liked it. I used to love straight hair. I didn't want any curl to it, just bone straight. That's it, nothing else. Eventually I started getting really bad like chemical burns on my head. I would have scabs, like legit this big, all over my head, just everywhere, scabs all the time. As time went on, my hair broke off really badly. By 5th grade, I want to say, or 6th grade, I was basically bald. Like straight hair was down, I can't even see it, was down here. Now it's like here, nice clean little bob. But you know, straight hair was the only thing for me. That was all through middle school, beginning of high school, 9th grade. End of 9th grade year, which is about 2009, I want to say, that's when I kind of started looking at different YouTube videos, all that kind of stuff, and I saw people going natural, and I kind of became obsessed with it. At this point in time, very few people had natural hair. Like, the couple people on the internet I was watching, those few accounts were the only ones that I saw. I didn't know anyone in real life with natural hair that wasn't like, you know, those big ringlets that everybody loves. That's all. That's all I saw. Like, there were no positive examples in my life. There was nothing. So I stopped getting relaxers that February. I let it grow out until that July, I want to say. It was the night before my dad's birthday, probably around like 2 a.m. I just got fed up with the 2 different textures. I wasn't feeling it. People in my family kept asking when I was going to get my hair done, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to get my hair done. And I cut it off by myself in my room. It was maybe like a few inches long, like this long, if that, at that point. And I started back here, and I just cut. The next morning, I don't remember much. I just remember that I didn't tell anybody. I was scared. Like, I was so scared. But I guess I was just over people asking me, like, when are you going to get touch up? When are you going to fix those edges? Like, well, I guess nobody said edges back then. But you know what I'm saying. Like, when are you going to get to that kitchen? All that stuff. Like, nobody liked natural hair at this point. It wasn't a thing. It wasn't cute. It just looked unkept. It looked nappy. So I was scared. I didn't tell anyone. I called my grandma the next day, and I like begged her to take me to get my hair done. I kept my bonnet on, like I didn't even want her to see it. But I finally showed her that I cut it all off. She took me to the hair salon. I don't really remember much after that, but I guess I loved it. I don't know. I'll put some pictures here too. Natural hair was like my thing. But like I said, this was July, so I wasn't in school. I didn't really have to see anybody. I didn't really have to like deal with any repercussions. I wasn't nervous about having to do all that. But by the time I did go back to school, it was a little bit longer. I'll put in pictures here. That was an interesting experience for me. Mainly because, okay, let me set the backdrop for you, I guess. So, I went to a very, 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 very small Catholic private school. Predominantly white, of course. I was the only one with natural hair that wasn't, again, like that wavy, you know, like that kind of natural. So, or not even that kind of natural, but you know, that curl pattern that what was acceptable at that time. I was a cheerleader, so it was a big deal that I couldn't wear, you know, the white bow on the top of my hair and with my hair in a ponytail. But you know, I made it work. I got myself a cute little white headband with a big white bow, and everyone took it pretty well. Like, the people at school were very inquisitive about my hair. They loved to ask questions. I got questions like, do you curl your hair every morning? Like, and at this point, it's still only about this long, but people were asking me a million and one questions. And I kind of took it upon myself to be an ambassador for black hair. Like, they asked me like, oh, can I touch it? I let them touch it, only because the kind of school I went to, like, these people, I'm doubting they'd ever come in contact with, I'm gonna just leave that. You know what I'm trying to say. I would just leave that. So yeah, that went well. Everyone really liked it. The only time I ever really had issues with being natural is when we would travel for football games. I remember one football game, I had my natural hair out. Still, you know, it's short, whatever. We cute though. Had the bow. And I remember walking by this group of girls, and they were from the visiting school. So they were sitting up in the stands. We were walking by the squad, and they just started yelling that my hair was nappy. First of all, it's not nappy. I'm taking care of it. It's cute. I think it's cute. I don't know what's wrong with you, but that's fine. Like, it didn't really hurt my feelings. It didn't really offend me much. I don't know why it still sticks with me. It's just a memory, I guess. But that was really the only negative backlash. Like, after my family accepted it and stopped asking me when I was going to get my hair done, nobody else's opinions really impacted me. Yeah, that was cool. So, I guess from about 2009, which was that freshman year in high school going into my sophomore year, up until about 2011, 2012, I mostly did twist outs because my hair was really short. So I would like have the front and flat twist because that was the style back then. And then I would have it, I guess, yeah, like a twist out in the back. Since it was so short, like, it was cute. And I guess at the time, nobody really had a curl pattern like I did, so I kind of wanted that twist out look. Like, I liked the way those curls looked more than my own curls looked. And I'll get into that in another video, but I grew to love them. So yeah, I did twist outs, I did puffs, all that kind of stuff. I discovered Eco Styler gel. That was a beautiful moment in my life. Truly changed my life. I don't know if I would be natural today if I did not have Eco Styler. I don't know. I just don't know. Moving on. 2012, senior year of high school. I'm still, you know, rocking puffs, whatever the case may be. Buns like this one. Right before graduation, not graduation. Right before prom, I cut and colored my hair. I'll put a picture here. Horrible decision. Horrible. I loved it at the time. It was a nice, pretty red color, as you saw, but no, like, horrible decision. It was so damaging, the bleach in my hair. And it might not have even been the coloring itself, but as time went on and I went off to college, the sun bleached that red color into like this orangey copper color that I'll show you, and it was so damaged. My hair was so damaged. And I liked to wear it out when I went off to school just because it was a lot easier, like with the climate there, all that kind of stuff. It was really humid, very hot, very warm all the time. It was a lot easier to just wash my hair, wash and goes, all the time. But I don't know, it was just really, it was so damaged. I had to cut it. I ended up cutting it again. Let me see, probably about 2014. I cut it again, lost a lot of hair. By the end of 2014, it was back right here, but it was curly. That's the difference. It was curly right here, not straightened. It was curly, not straight right here. So, yeah, that was cool. I've been growing it out ever since for the most part. I started doing more protective styles, like Marley twists, that kind of stuff. I did Senegalese twists, but I didn't really like those were too tight all up in here and everywhere. And they were just so small. And it just didn't look like my hair. Like you could tell it wasn't my hair. So I stuck to Marley twists. I really like those. I'm probably going to put some more of those in my hair soon. Yeah, so I'll put some pictures here. Which brings us to today, I guess. You know, I just be chilling or whatever. I do a lot of wash and goes still. I don't do twist outs ever, really. I don't really do braid outs ever. And I have a reasoning behind that. I'll get into that later. I do, now that it's cold outside, or colder, it's not that cold depending on the day. I do a lot of wand curls. I really like the way that looks. And it's a lot easier to do since you can't necessarily do wash and go since it's so cold unless you really want pneumonia or something like that. I'll do wand curls, buns. I do lots of buns. I'm trying to move away from them just because like they pull, you know what I'm saying? So it'll cause damage just from like constantly having that band wrapped around the same spot in your hair. It does cause weak spots. So I do try and not do them as often, but you know, working full time and stuff, it does get difficult to have to do your hair every day, which is why I'm probably gonna go back to protective styles. So you'll see me soon with some Marley twists, probably after I film all of these other videos, just to get all of that out of the way. So that's basically, I mean, I guess that basically covers my natural hair story. I've been natural for 7 years now, going on 8. It'll be 8 years in July. It's been 7 years now. Yeah, that's about it. I don't really have much, there's nothing much else to say about it. Like, yeah, I love my natural hair. I would never get a relaxer again, ever, in my life, ever. And I think I knew that probably back in 2009 when I cut it off, like, never. Ooh, and weird fun fact, this isn't even a fun fact, like, this is just kind of weird. Like, I cut it off and I know people with locks do this. I kept the hair for a little bit of time. Like, I don't know. It was just a monumental moment. And I know it sounds so dramatic and people always say, oh my gosh, when a woman cuts her hair, she's about to change her life. But yeah, it was really like life-changing for me. Like, I was scared, but I guess I don't want to be that person who's like, oh my god, it was so liberating. But it was liberating. It felt great. Like, it felt great. Although I was really scared after the fact, it felt great. So, if anybody out here is watching this and they're not certain if they want to go natural or they're transitioning but still really nervous, please do it. It's the best thing you will ever do in your life. Well, I can't say that, but definitely suggest it is a great decision. I would never undo it, ever. I'm so happy I made the choice when I did. So happy. So 10 out of 10, definitely recommend. Sorry I keep looking down. I have my notes so I can stay on track with you guys. But yeah, so thank you. Welcome to my channel. I know this is kind of long. We're going on like 14 minutes, 13, almost 14 minutes. I'm going to be posting some more videos soon. Please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe. All those fun things that everyone always likes to say at the end of their videos. Let me know what you guys want to see. Or like if you have any requests. I don't really have that many ideas, but it's mostly whatever people come to me and ask to see. I'll try my best to get those videos out. I think I'm out of things to say, so thank you for watching. Slow with the flow.
I love it. I love it when you tell me what I can't do. I love it when you tell me what I ain't do. I love it when you poke the thing out, say it's mine if I want it, but you say I can't handle you. You know that I'm the best girl, ain't I? If your body is hard, I'm the painter. And you could be my canvas, baby girl, I got my hands all on your body like a